Hi guys, and thank you for watching. We are back with the Fortress game build Minecraft thingy, whatever. So basically, what this was the original wall we've done, and as you can see, I've now added on a second side. It came off quite well, I think. Took quite a bit of messing around. There's only one issue that I've seen up to now. I can get rid of these, I think now. I'll leave those two markers on there just for reference. But now you can run around here. Dum 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 da dum dum dum, and you can get onto the next wall. Bats everywhere. Yeah, so it's come off quite well. What I used for this section of the wall was I did use. Oh, sorry, I should show you this as well. I should apologise because of the sheer scope and size of this thing. It's going to have to load in chunks, which is boring for you guys, but that's what we have to do. So as you'll see, we've got a copy and paste of one section of the wall here, which is the one with the steps on. And goes to the end of the wall, and there should be another one behind it. Well, there should be. There we go. This was the smaller section of the wall. So yeah, so I copy and pasted them, just so I could use whenever I needed to. Yeah, and this one's got the markers all on. The one problem I ran into was when I married these walls up. I'll show you now. Actually, I put them a bit too far out. I need to bring them back a little bit. I'll cut them up and paste them back into a closer area soon, because it's just causing issues with chunk loading. Okay, so the issue I had was I added the one with the wall, one with the steps on here. I had to, obviously there was a big chunk of the wall missing from about there downwards, so I had to fill all that in afterwards, make sure it corresponded to what was going on this side. The other issue we had as well is the steps were on this side, so if you imagine I copied pasted that step, put it onto here, but then the emblems on the outside of that wall there, the shield emblems were on the wrong side because they were on the inside, so I had to flip them round, but that meant the stairs were on this side over here and there was no steps here, so I had to just play around with that, build the steps up and get it working the way I wanted it to. I'll show you what I mean by the emblem thing. So these shield emblems were on the wrong side, they're on the opposite side there, so it's something I need to look at in the future, but it's not a big deal, it's not the end of the world. I can still make it all marry up and make it all match. The big, I say big issue, it's not really a big issue at all. As you can see here, there's a double crenellation, because I didn't think about this, I didn't plan it out properly, and basically so you got 1 1 1 1 1 2 1 1 1 1, and I did use the cut again, I did use the same wall section again, and then you get another 2. So 1 1 1 2 1 1 1 1, but it's not the end of the world. It's not like kind of a game changer. So yeah, I've got this step thing coming up here. So what I need to do next? It's always crazy looking at it like this. This is obviously, it looks like some Meccano or something that you slot into something else. So what we need to do next is we need to get another main turret. I think now you can start imagining the actual scale of this thing. It's absolutely huge, but we need another one of these central turrets, side turrets, sorry. We need to plot one on the end. So what I'm going to do now is I won't be using that one because it's a bit too difficult to do now. Oh, actually probably not, actually, if I did it this way, thinking about it, no, it is a bit too I was going to use some markers, say like a red wool or something, and cut down where I could actually copy and paste it from. Actually, it wouldn't be the end of the world. In fact, it definitely wouldn't be the end of the world. So, if I do a red marker here, and we'll look at how we can get this this turret out. Oh, come on, be a break. No, just go down. Fill the rest in a second. Oh, that was good. Well done. Oh, god damn it. Okay. This is going to be a much shorter video, this one, unfortunately, because I do need to go make something to eat. I've eaten all day and I'm quite hungry. So I'll probably do this one and then I'm going to watch a film or something, I think. So we're going to get that from there. And then we can do the same for the other side. So it would be from here. Oh god, yeah, sorry. Bugger. I can use the orange from that side, I suppose. Could I do that? So I'm talking a lot to myself here at the moment. Yeah, because that one doesn't actually marry up to the wall there. That one marries up to the bottom of the stairs. Bottom of the stairs, bottom of the stairs, bottom of the stairs. Which is... yeah. So it's that one there. Actually, no, it's not. It's that one. Ah, okay. I can do it. I can do it, I can do it, I can do it. Because that orange represents an orange down there, and yeah. God damn it. Oh my word. Keyboard skills have gone to death. Hello. Oh, stop doing stuff like that. So I'm trying to concentrate on two screens at the moment. I'm also looking at my laptop because I'm getting some messages on my laptop. So basically what I'm thinking is I should be able to cut out the red part and get steps and the turret, and then I can flip it or rotate it on the other side and get it to marry up. But that would entail getting rid of the steps on the other side. Let's have a look. So what I need to do is get rid of everything below the steps. So everything from here, not that should have stayed, should stay, and everything else should go. Okay, what we'll do is we'll try that. We'll do a jump cut and see if that works. So I'm going to have to cut all that bit of the wall out, and then yeah, we should be able to put another like main turret thingamajig in. Yeah, should be able to do that. Okay, so yeah, so jump cut. Hello guys. Okay, so what I've done is I've managed to recreate the turret and put it onto the end of this wall. It came off quite well. I didn't need to add anything, I didn't need to change any blocks. Yeah, I'm starting to get the hang of MCEdit, to be fair. So as you can see now, this wall is huge. So you're starting to get a grand scale of the thing now. It's massive. And we could just I wish it'd buffer up a little bit better than that, and you could see the ends a little bit better. So let's just move out a little bit and see if we can get a grasp of the distance. And this is sidewall, so that's that wall over there. It's that one coming a little bit. If I move away now, the other ones will start turn it off. Yeah. Oh, well, you can. Oh, no, actually, here we go. Yeah. Looking awesome. Looking awesome. It's going to be a big, big, big kingdom. Still not sure if I should leave the shape a square. I do want to make it a little bit of an odd kind of. Yeah, I'm not sure yet. And to be honest, I should really get some work on this done. But I'm kind of getting into MCEdit a little bit in the sense of I can actually use it, so I don't want to lose that kind of momentum. And I want to build the outside walls so that they're at least done. Yeah. So what I'll do is I think I'll try and build this wall across a little bit more because I've got to, I still imagine I think this back end here should be the bit where I want to do the viaduct type thingy. But what I'm thinking actually maybe is I should do a complete wall anyway, and then we can have the viaducts outside the city walls. I'm not sure. Lots to do, lots to think about. But I think everything's coming together quite well now. Yeah, I mean, the other thing I've got to remember, the other thing I've got to take mental note of is the fact that the bigger I make this, the more I've got to fill it. So yeah, so that's got to be something I've got to take into account. If I carry on the way I'm going at the moment, I'm going to spend the next 6 months just completely populating this area with stuff. So yeah, so I need to be careful of that as well. So I don't want this to be a never-ending build, because then you guys would get bored of it, I'd get bored of it, and then it just become a complete waste of time. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do a jump cut whilst I add this bit of the wall on. I suppose actually I could do. I wonder if I could just do a jump cut and show you exactly how I do it. But this bit's going to be a bit challenging actually because I'm not sure exactly. Oh, actually I can just copy and paste that bit there. Oh yeah, we can do that. In fact, let's do that. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll attempt. I'm not sure what would happen if I drop this screen now. I'm not sure where it'll start recording. It might just be the whole, my whole desktop. But let's just try it. Let's try it. Okay. Okay, it didn't actually quite cross across. So basically, we'll start from here. So what we want to do is we want to get this section of the wall here. I do have a copy of it somewhere, and then we need to put it onto the other side of the wall. So basically, let's have a look at MCEdit, and you'll get an idea of how frustrating it can be sometimes. So basically, I want, which bit do I want? Do I want blue? Should I have blue and blue? Yeah, let's have blue and blue. Yeah, well, blue and blue. Okay. And we'll see how that kind of fits in. If it doesn't fit in, then we'll have to change it. So basically, let's go from here, and then we need to come across to here. Okay, let's make sure that's okay. Yep. So it's from one side of the shield to the other side of the shield. Oh, actually, no. Rookie mistake. We don't want that. Basically, what we want is we want to marry up, because we have a section of the wall. Sorry, a section of the steps here. So we want. Sorry, this is why it gets confusing, because the controls get a bit kind of fiddly. Okay. So we want the whole section from where the steps are. So basically, as soon as the steps end, we want that section of the wall. Okay, let's have a look. Do I have a marker for that? I'm starting to think I don't. Sorry. Oh, seems a bit kind of fiddly, but that's how I find it. So it's from orange to, and should we do all the way to another orange? We could do, I don't know. I'll tell you what, let's do, because we're going to make it that big anyway, we'll try something different. Okay, so let's drag the orange all the way to this side. Just need to look up so I know where I am. Keep going, keep going, keep going. And we'll have it to the red. So I think, because I've used different dimensions for different sections of the wall, it's not kind of marrying up the way it should do. In fact, it should be in between the red and the blue. So let's move that to there. Oh, try to move it to there. Come on, this is where I always find it kind of gets annoying. Right, there we go. Move it in. So that goes from step to step. Should do. Oh no, bugger. No, bugger. Let's have a look on the other side. Okay, so we're taking it from this orange line here, and that comes, right, okay, right, so yeah, I've got it wrong. So basically that comes to the part where the floor starts, here. So let's go back to the side, and then we need it from, in fact it is the right place. Yeah, no, it's the right place. So it's the place where the floor starts, which is there. This bit of the floor here. So yeah, that's right. Okay, so once you've got it like this, basically what we need to manipulate the selected area. So easiest way to do this is obviously we need it to cover everything on the wall. So we need it to come at least as far out as, so let me just stop using that. We need it to come out as far at least as this. So let's look at the thing, right? So basically, if you see the orange lines that start, so if I touch that, it goes orange line there. If I go there, the orange lines turn to the top piece. So we need the side bit that's facing towards us. So get that one, and we can drag it out to there. Then we can just make sure that it's covering everything. It should be, but you never know. So what we'll do then is we'll grab the top part, because you've still got the side part that you can grab, but you can grab the top part, and then you'll raise it up. You can let go of it, change your field of view again, and bring it up a bit more, and yeah, that covers everything. That covers all the turret sides, it covers everything, but it doesn't cover the other side, obviously. So what we need to do is we need to fly over to the other side, and just let me raise myself up using Q, and then go back down because I went too far using Z. So basically, this is where we've already saved, so you can see that's the outside wall that we just moved in, that's the base. What we need to do is we need to use this out a bit. So as soon as that orange line starts, we can drag it out, and then boom. We should now have covered that whole section of the wall. That should be completely perfect now. So let's have a look. Yep, it covers to the bottom of the wall there, and it goes all the way to the floor. Go to the other side. Bum 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 bum. We'll have to let this load in a little second. Yep, it goes to the bottom of the wall. Okay, so what we can do now is, because we've got a bottom of the wall there, we know where the bottom of the wall starts. We can copy this. Okay, so if you haven't ever done this before, you start to see the complexity of what happens. So basically, we're going to copy it. So copy it, and we're going to save this as. As you can see, I've got quite a few saves. I'm going to call this one large wall section. Okay. So let's just look here now, and then we need to paste it in. So the easiest way to do this, so use the keys to move around a little bit. We need to get a good view of what we're doing. We need it about there, maybe move it a little bit about there, and then we need to paste it. So let's paste in that section of the wall. But as you can see, oh no, it's in the wrong direction. So we need to use E. If you see E in the top here, E to rotate, you got R to roll, F to flip, and G to mirror. So we're gonna rotate it basically. So we're gonna rotate it. But as you can see, that's got the shield. You can just see the shield there. We don't want the shield on the inside, we want the shield on the outside. So rotate it again, and then rotate it again. And it's done a complete full 360. But then we can move out, just because it's obviously not fitting in the screen. Because it's such a big thing that we're actually using here. It's going to take a little bit of messing around to actually get it to work. Right, now what we can do is I can try and measure it up as best as I can. I'm trying to look at the bottom there, and I think that's about it. So I'm going to click on the left mouse button. But then, before you actually commit to it, go down to it and have a look. Have a look around, make sure everything seems to be leveled up. Yes, it does. Is it leveled up at the top? Oh, sorry. It's a bit fiddly. It really is a bit fiddly. Yes, everything seems to be leveled up. Yep. Yep, everything's working. If it wasn't quite right, basically you'd use something like nudge. So you click on nudge, get your left mouse button down, and then you can use ASD. Oh well, WASD, and you can just nudge things around. You can nudge it a bit that out of the way, a bit that way. I shouldn't really be doing this because I'll probably make a mess of it. But yeah, so you can use things like that if you just didn't get it quite right, as long as you have a proper look at what you're doing. So yeah, we've got everything married up the way we wanted it to. So now we've got a wall the exact same size as that one over there and across there. So basically what you need to do then is, once you've got it the way you want it, you click on import. So import that, and then it'll build it. As you'll see here now, it'll just build it up. Bum, 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 bum. And then yeah, that wall is now married to this wall in the exact way that we wanted it to. It's perfect. Absolutely perfect. I think. Yeah, it is. It's definitely perfect. So then what we can do then is we can use things like, we can use the turret. So I'll show you what we can do now with this turret thing. I'm not sure if I wanted it to do this way, but should be okay. In fact, no. I was going to add another turret onto the end of here, but I want it to be a little bit different in shape, so I probably won't do that now. Again, it takes time for the chunks to keep loading in, but we know we've got this right now. So what we can do once you've done this is you can click Control S, which will save it, and that saves now to your Minecraft game. So let's get out of it, and then we'll go back to Minecraft. Okay, we're back within the game actually, and not with an MCEdit anymore. So yeah, so we're getting a good idea now of the kind of scale, scope of the actual build. It's so big now that I can't go from one end to the other without having to load chunks in. Which is always a bit of a, it's a bit of a thing that you don't really want, but it happens. So yeah, so what we're going to do is, I'm probably going to end the video here actually in this bit, because I need to work out some technicalities of how I'm going to do the other corners and what I want to do from there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to end in another kind of cinematic view thingy that I did last time, and we'll see how it comes out. Again, I'm only doing it to test it. But from this point on, what we need to do is we need to build out the second wall, but this wall is going to be a little bit of a different shape. It's probably going to come in, but then go out again, and then come across, then come back in, and then come out like a little extra square thingy. But yeah, so you're starting to get an idea of the scope. Can't wait to actually try and fill in all this. It's going to be a lot of work, a lot of work, but really getting into it now. Really starting to look like fun. Yeah. So, shall I do my end thing with the, yeah, I'll do my end thing again with the video that I record. It's going to take a while to actually record. Same with the last thing I did. For literally 1 minute of video, it takes 20 minutes to record. But I'm actually going to speed things up a little bit, so it's probably going to take about an hour to actually just record a minute's worth of video. Which might sound like, wow, that's a lot. But I want to test out how it works with quality, because the last quality wasn't that good at all. So we'll see. Yeah, so just hang on a second and we'll see how it turns out. For you, obviously it'll be a couple of seconds. For me, it'll be possibly an hour or so. Okay, so catch you in a sec. Hi guys. Okay, so we're back. I've done a little bit of tweaking and stuff with the quality, and the quality seems to be a lot better. It's a bit jumpy, a bit stuttery. I had quite a few processes running in the background, so maybe I need to look at not doing that in the future. But thank you so much for watching as always. If you're new to the series, please feel free to rate, comment, subscribe. We'll be doing another one of these and we'll see if we can get it a little bit better. If you enjoyed the video, enjoying the series, please consider leaving a like. I do appreciate it if you do. Yeah, so we'll end this video here, and next video we'll carry on making the walls, and yeah, we'll see how we get on. So thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the next video. Take care of yourselves, guys, and goodbye.